Okay, hey guys, so today we're taking a look at Reelsteady Go. It's a standalone stabilization software, kind of like warp stabilizer, for GoPros specifically. It's around $100 and it actually uses the built-in gyro in the GoPro to figure out exactly how level it is and produces some incredible results on par with a gimbal. Also real quick, I just want to mention this is not a paid review or anything. I do enjoy using the software and it's produced some crazy results for me, and I'll definitely be using it into the future. And a couple things to make sure you get the best results. You need to make sure the camera itself, especially the Hero 5 and the Hero 7, are soft mounted and there's not any high frequency vibrations getting to the camera and the sensor. And second of all, make sure to smash the like button. Alright, we're out here in the park. We're gonna try and get some clips with a GoPro to show you kind of before and after with the Reelsteady. Yeah, let's go. Alright guys, we're back. So now I'm gonna pull up all the footage and we'll dive into the computer. Ready? Go ahead and open Reelsteady Go. Then go over on the left, there's the load video button. This is just the GoPro root files. I'm just gonna choose this one, open it. It'll say running the numbers for a minute. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, and now we've got it all, it's all loaded up. It's gonna start going through the playback, and you can already see it's quite smooth. And there's a pause and play button there, and here in the settings, you can adjust the smoothness, and you can actually change the smoothness and the cropping speed, so basically how fast it crops in and how much it crops in, if that makes sense. There's also an option to lock the horizon and for time lapse if you want to. I believe it adds some motion blur. But here I'm just going to lock them together and hit kind of a lower setting. And then it'll take a minute to recompute the smoothness. Okay, now that that's finished, it's going to keep playing back again. And now these little green sync points basically, you can actually go in and edit them. And you want to kind of look out on the horizon and see how smooth the horizon is, because if you drag it over too far it will actually adds more like vibration and more shakiness. And you can actually add and delete these pretty easily just by right clicking, like so. Okay, so now that that's pretty well good, you're gonna just hit save video and it's gonna go through and render it all. And just to give you perspective, I'm editing this on a late 2013 MacBook Pro 15-inch with a 4th gen i7 and 16 gigabytes of RAM. So it's like 6 years old. It's pretty slow for the specs at least, but it works okay. It glitches sometimes with Reelsteady, but it's overall pretty easy to use. Okay, now that the rendering's already finished, we can go and it's just gonna save it to the same folder where you pulled it from, which is pretty nice. So if I go in, I take that back, it wasn't the root files, but essentially it usually will save it just to the root file if you edit it from the GoPro. You can just go back and that's gonna be the full resolution playback. Okay, it's the next day. I've had some time to go through and edit some different clips, and I'll show you some before and after with Reelsteady and the GoPro footage from the walk in the park yesterday, and some shots snorkeling in Australia, and maybe some FPV. Okay, so as you can see, Reelsteady Go can be an awesome tool to stabilize your FPV footage or for just overall filmmaking, anything with a GoPro really. Make sure to check out the description for a link to the purchase page. And again, this is not a paid review. I paid full retail for the software. The link in the description will be an affiliate link though, so I get a small commission, which really helps support the channel. So I'd really appreciate it if you purchase through that link, if you decide to get it, of course. So that's gonna do it for this video. Make sure to subscribe for more future filmmaking content. All right, let's go.